Welcome back, Aven. How's it going? You see, you're looking at my computer. You're looking at it all strange like. I don't like it. Using your agoo eyes on my computer.
Go!
Scare me.
I know, you should be scared, Chris. I should be the most terrifying thing you've ever met on this server.
I don't know about that. It's been way too long, Aven. Way too long since I've been on this server. I don't remember much of anything I did in here.
I think you would.
On the power relay for charging up my my device. It's really crappy, the power relay, but it works.
It does one.
It's not as fast as the power system we were using. I'm pretty sure I have a better power system in back
yeah,
too.
I can totally do that.
I don't use it much. I don't think I can see how far I was in the quest book because I think it'll all act completed. Yeah, it acts as though it's completed. It's a weird glitch with the quest book, in where it thinks that I've actually completed all the quests, but I haven't. Because I don't have all the quests here done, but I can't see the ones I don't. But oh well, we don't have to worry about the quests anymore. We've defeated that. Although when we update, it might be an issue, I think. But it only happens if I restart my client. It'll be okay. Oh, I've got regeneration. I forgot about that. There's a I've got a regeneration tower around here somewhere. So let's look at what we got here. I got a bunch of storage. Like, oh
look at these 16K drives, you son of a bitch.
Hey, I spent more.
I was hoping to land on 64 and say, look at these 64K drives, you son of a bitch who handed them in of his own accord. Yeah, he upgraded all of them. I mean,
I've got a lot more stuff on mine. I dealt with my storage a little bit differently. Like, I got two 1K storage. Don't use my system. What's wrong with you? You bastard. I've got these 1K storage, right? I got two of them. I got, like, 8 4K storage, plus 2 more.
Fuck Chris, where am I?
16K.
Chris, where the fuck am I?
You deserve what you got.
Where am I?
You know, if you die enough times, you will be deleted from the server, and I don't want to put up with bringing you back.
I know that, but I don't know where. I got somewhere. I don't know where I went, Chris. I don't know how I got there.
Oh my god! I made a 1M storage. Man, I went pretty far up on the storage here for some reason. The 1Ks get crappy. I got 3 of these drives. That's how much crap I was putting up with on a normal basis. I'm just like, I need to store this somewhere. But somehow our system was so much better. I don't really understand what I did in the last system. It just worked better. All this random crap in here too. Why do I have fish oil and honey in here? I don't question it. Also, I don't really need to be in cheat thing, so I'll just put in O and turn that off. So yeah, it's an interesting system keeping this power up because it takes a lot of power.
Whoa, hold on, Chris, don't do that. Ah, shit.
How did you survive that?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, regeneration. You got lucky.
Hold on, Chris.
Funk.
Don't. Hold on, I was so close to achieving this. Don't fuck it up now. Okay.
Mess it up, you say.
Okay. I was going to go for our meme because of tomorrow. Because 101, I was going to go for LOL. And then I got to 100, and then you just slapped me over the back of the head with the flaming sword, and I was like, so
you're
close.
lucky this sword. I don't think it's stronger. I got lifesteal on this. I'm stealing your health from that. Alright, so what do we got here? We got, oh my god, the liquid crafting. This thing was pretty much useless. I don't want to go into mentioning how that works too much.
Liquid crafting chamber.
I think I used it.
So what, does it just make buckets of...
Look at that.
Buckets of
I got
things?
it set up so it'll actually use Enduring Blood. Okay, so how this chamber works is you put a pattern in it, right?
Yes.
And I've programmed it for Enduring Blend, this one. So it's got 3 pulverized tin, shiny metal, and a bucket of ender. Now, the thing is, you can't have just a bucket of any fluid available all the time unless you store them in your system that way, right?
Yeah.
But we do have fluid storage, so you can make it so that it'll automatically remove from fluid storage without using a bucket. It'll move out enough for a bucket, and then it'll just craft the item. So, it works for some things, but not all things. It doesn't accept some recipes, and sometimes it glitches and it will delete buckets.
Huh.
Because I think it does use them temporarily. It's a little bit weird, and that's why you don't want to use it too much. But it's not bad. It works from time to time when you need it. I got this bee storage. Look at that. I didn't even touch bees. That's how this one rolled. Apparently, I didn't do enough with them. As you can probably see from these 2 apiaries, which I've got, literally I just set these on autopilot just to keep some bees.
Chris, you should saw it. Fucking.
Did you jump and you get hit by a tree?
No, I jumped and then a tree spawned on me.
Exactly.
It was beautiful.
You got suffocated immediately.
Exactly.
This is my equivalent of our tree farm, basically, right here.
It was beautiful because I didn't see the trees. I didn't see any tree, and then I just
you were just captured.
Yeah, and then I take a step out and I turn around. And I'm like, what? The tree was always there or something?
It was always there. You were blind.
Special trees.
Alright, let's see here. And I mean, you'll notice that I kept the original house. That's the original house build right there.
Hardcore. All authentic. Even the masks.
That's legit. Actually, those are authentic. Oh, I've also got an elevator in here. I forgot about it. Oh, I can't even...
Can't even jump with the hosses jumping.
What is even down here?
That is a rain muffler.
Yeah, it's my elevator. Okay,
oh, shit.
Come join me on the elevator. Let's visit the basement. I had a similar design strategy with this one, as you can see with the glass, but it wasn't quite the same.
What's with this? Mycelium.
I think I don't know why it's mycelium. I might have just put it there just to block me for some reason. I don't remember what the reasons were. This is one of those random things I was doing in the past. Because I'd find these floating out in the middle of nowhere, and I built a pathway to them, of course. And then I spent extra time making it safer so I could actually walk around it safely.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the uses of it are...
Safety.
They're okay. It's not too bad. It's nowhere near what we have, but we did a lot more for ours.
Speaking of safety, I'm going to put that there.
Is this molten gold?
You wish. It's a molten electrium bucket. I was hoping that it was going to go upward, but it didn't. And I was fine.
No, it didn't.
I was fine.
It was a nice try, though. At least you tried. That's dangerous, Aven. You could die.
Yeah, I know. Could.
You don't have enough lives to be messing around like that.
I don't know about that,
It's a lot
Chris.
more work than you know to bring you back. Like, I think I'll have to stop the server for a second if that happens.
Man,
I
live in on the edge. What?
There's not too much down here. It's just a simple pathway like you'd expect. Flying is not enabled. I like that.
What?
Hopefully that doesn't kill me.
Don't worry, Chris. I'll just hit. Oh, wait.
Get to the elevator. Get to the chopper. Are you going to do something stupid?
No. Am I? Am I supposed to?
I don't know.
Why did you put a doorway here, Chris? I was about to walk off into oblivion for a moment.
You're going to walk off the... What did you do? Just start deciding you were going to go forward?
No, yeah. I just wanted
the reason
to check out why
I
there was
left
cobblestone.
that there was because I didn't get to the part where I decided to remove the ladder. I think I wanted to keep it there, and also keeping these areas lit is important because they can spawn on the elevator. So the last thing you want to do is go down the elevator and meet a creeper.
I'm fine with that. It's not like he'll have enough
I just imagine like someone going down the elevator just like, and then you just see like this middle point bulge because a creeper exploded and folded out the out the pipe.
Oh shit! Almost died.
You gotta be very careful.
I know that,
I was
Chris.
a lot less safe when I built this because I knew every single thing about this.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. Just like you, I shall be a master plumber too.
Okay.
I shall be your brother, your yellow brother.
Whoa.
Yalloweegi. Yalloweegi. Yalloweegi?
This farm.
Yalloweegi. Yalloweegi.
You bastard. This farm.
And because you're already ready, we could call you...
What?
Wario. You know, with R.
It's lame.
Wario.
So now this farm right here, right, it's terrible. This farm is equivalent
because I'm yellow
to our farm, but nowhere near the size.
Luigi. And
I did used to have this automatically farmed because the wheat wouldn't grow back from the harvester, so I had some golems here They used to work here, but I recently put them on another job. I don't remember what it was. Why are you messing this stuff up?
Because I know it's backed up, that's why.
There's no guarantees of that.
I don't... You kidding me. You kidding me. Chris K, with no middle name, telling me you fucking don't have backup. I'm calling.
Well, I didn't really need to. I wasn't planning to keep it because if we update, there's a good chance I'll lose the world anyway. So I'm not too worried about it. But we already completed it, so as far as I'm concerned, I don't have any plans to complete it any further. I mean, this system is quite an interesting little building. This is the highest level of the farm. This one was used for multi-farming techniques, because there's a trash can here with a pipe.
Why is it so high, though?
What do you mean?
Well, it seems like the first 2 levels, and then there should be a level between the second.
There is a level in between.
Oh.
But I'll mention that in a minute.
Okay.
So, this is the top layer. I use this for many of the random quests, like the lettuce one, because I needed to collect just lettuce, but I didn't want to commit an awful lot to it. So I made a small greenery room with a harvester and a chest to store the items, and rip out seeds and the items I wanted. So here you go. You can even see how I use it for soybeans, lettuce, wheat, mushrooms, and blueberries.
Blueberries.
I think there was an issue with mushrooms, though. I think.
Man, this cat's like, I want to find out what the air conditioner is.
Like right here, I believe. Yep, right there is a planter.
Woo, cat. Woo.
So I had my automatic planter right there, and a pipe system going underneath the chest to the planter.
Ah, shit.
So that's how I kept this room filled with plants all the time.
So cool.
Because this was to deal with the fact that it would destroy them sometimes. That's basically about it for the main plant parts. But there is the middle part, which you probably won't be able to reach. But I can teleport you up here. Well, actually, you can come up here if you really want to try. You have to hit the pearl like.
Don't worry, I got this shit. No, I didn't. Don't worry, I got it. Do it. Damn. Bang.
There you go.
Burr.
Now this, don't touch those. This is my XP room. Now, I had to deal with getting XP a different way because I couldn't be asked to actually sit next to mobs and stuff. So I built this room, which was supposed to get filled up eventually with XP stuff. You're lucky it's growing quickly because I have the growth sigil in my chest, so
he's like,
that's why it's working. But I put this here so I could get XP while I waited, and some sort of method to farm it without having to kill monsters.
So why is it only like...
You can't really rely on monsters.
Why is it only 3 columns and not this entire room?
Because I don't have enough.
Oh.
That's the maximum I reached.
Oh. Cool.
It's not too bad. I mean, these are very rare, so it's not too bad.
Having more than 3, we just broke that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, Chris.
Sure, whatever. Sure, whatever.
It's like, oh yeah, cool. It's
see, now I built that for XP because there's another method of XP over there, and I'll show it to you later.
With the water pool right next to it?
No.
What the hell's the purpose of that?
This is the fishing area. I use this next to this water and stuff, and it's where I keep my sugar cane because it needs water, and the cactus. There's an auto harvester here, which I battery powered because I didn't want to put like huge power reserves into this and stuff, so it works.
Alright.
It's been a while since I've used it though, so I don't think it'll actually remove anything. Also, I don't think that chest was actually used for anything, so I don't know why. I don't know. It was simple work dealing with the sugar cane and cactus. I didn't want to get involved with it because I didn't need it most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
Over here's the pool. This is where the fish I had were worked with. And I worked my way up to dragonfish as well.
Holy shit.
But, no.
Sure.
But there's only so far you can get with dragonfish and whatnot, and I wasn't focusing on the quest fully yet. So I didn't know about the fact that it needed to be a female version of it, as far as I can... Yeah, no, it had to be female. So I would have had a difficult time completing that quest anyway, and I didn't even know about it yet. But it's not too bad. It is what it is. And then over here, Aven, what are you doing?
I'm getting some food.
Why you starve?
Cause freaking you're horrible. Give me some hearty breakfast.
You get nothing and you like it.
Don't worry, Chris. I'm Chris.
Oh, don't look at that.
I need something hard and farty and...
Here.
Oh my god, no.
I would like how the tree grew right when you got it to it. Actually, it makes sense. I actually might have been the reason why you almost died. Because I've got growth on me, so I made the tree grow up automatically. So you jumped behind me and you got caught in the wake of growth.
Fucking, I want some food, bro.
You have food. That axe feeds you. Now go over here.
I felt like you just killed me inside with this.
Yeah, well, I'll deal with it. This is my runic matrix. I use this for the Thaumcraft stuff that I had to do. And I actually got a lot further in this one when it comes to research. Like my Thaumonomicon right here. I believe I completed it. So, I did all this research, all of it legit, mind you. Like, I didn't cheat in extra points. I actually worked my way up, I believe. At least I think I did. I could be wrong. I'll have to look at the research table. It'll tell me. Oh, I didn't even finish the Staff of Primal, whatever that is. Look at all that. This eternal bloom, or the ethereal bloom that restores the original area. All that. I mean, I made it pretty far into this tree, all things considered. I didn't think I'd make it as far as I did. Okay. Because it took a lot of resources and time. But yeah, I made it much further with Thaumcraft. I mean, I gave Thaumcraft quite a bit of attention. I gave it as much as I could to hopes of liking it, but it did not work out the way I wanted it to. And I never got to use some of the things, like this Straw Golem. He's supposed to be taking items out of this Alembic and putting them into these jars, but I never really got involved with them, so he just stands here wanting a job. But I'm like, I don't have anything for you to do.
We're not hiring.
Exactly. But there are some other things I had accomplished by hand, too. Like, I put these trees here, which have these auras. I had planned to do something with them, but I hadn't gotten to it yet. And then I also kept this area, which is spawning the mana pods all the time, these mana beans. There should be a second areas. So I got this area run by golems. I got a harvester here, so he sits there over this chunk loader, waiting for these plants to grow up. Once they reach a certain point, he'll run up and he'll punch them off the tree, and he's got a core on him that allows him to replant it, so he'll put it back. And then it'll be on the floor. This guy will notice it's on the floor, and he'll put it into this chest.
Yes.
And I also have this alembic here, specifically designed for leaves. I put leaves in this chest, right?
Chris, half these damn chests are goddamn empty. You're like, I put leaves in, I'm expecting a leaf. A leaf.
They're empty.
And it's the same way with there, same thing down there. It's every chest, and like, I use this.
They're production chests. Do you expect me to keep them fully stocked constantly?
I don't know, Chris. If you're gonna have this sitting here, why don't you just feed it with another pipe too?
First of all, this thing takes up way too much. This takes up way too much stuff. This right here. So I can't get involved with actually piping leaves into this constantly because I'll run out. There's no way. So that's why this isn't piped into, and those pipe out into my system. So the only reason why those aren't working is because there's nothing to harvest anymore.
I can rant if I want to. I could leave my friends behind, because if they don't enjoy my rant, then they don't rant enough to be mine.
So the leaves get turned into plant stuff. They get used by these lamps of growth to speed it up. I could probably show it off. I have some leaves. I don't know if I do. I do. So I'll put them in here. So it's getting cooked. They're going to the alembic. The alembic's moving them to there. And now this is filling up the jar, and it's going to these, and they're growing these things around here. It's a bit slow, though, because I don't have an awful lot going into it, but
holy shit,
it'll do the job. This is what it's like to have the piping system with Thaumcraft. We never got involved with it, but that's only because it's really poor. Like, it does not work beyond one element, but in this case I'm only using one, so it's not so bad here.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Kind of reminds me... Oh, wait, yeah. Did you get the recent, like, Lollipop update?
The what?
The recent Lollipop update?
Lollipop for the Android?
Yes.
I don't update my phone usually. I worry about that kind of stuff.
It's very much like Windows 8 now, but it has this cool like idle animation that looks like this. Like the battery is of course a square like this, and then you see little bubbles drift from the bottom of your charger to the battery, like that, exactly like this.
Interesting. Obviously, they've stolen from this mod maker.
and then you know what they also did? They also added that wave effect that we do have in tanks to the battery. So it's
that's pretty cool, actually.
I know it is.
Those are some nice animations. There's nothing like a nice, clean animation on your phone, you know?
Yes, but unfortunately, you can't change the color, like the UI. So like messages
you can't change a lot of things with your phone, though. But
there's
soon
a few
I'm gonna get my
mods
insurance canceled on my phone, right?
Yes.
So I plan to actually hack my phone so I can do whatever I want with it.
Oh, sweet.
Because I want the ability to actually modify like the skin and stuff of it.
Yeah, or the
which you don't get the freedom to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But, you know, I'm going to do it because I didn't do it because I was worried that I might brick my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if you bring that in, you're like, "Oh, insurance, help me." And they're going to be like, "Dude, this is hacked. You can't we can't do this for you. You broke the warranty." And it's like, "Well, I'm spending money for you guys." Yeah, but you're an idiot.
Yeah, but you didn't fall in the terms of us being able to actually help you. We don't know what you did to this phone. We can't help you.
Yeah, so now that I'm going to have my insurance cancel, I'm free to do whatever the hell I want with this phone now.
Yeah, pretty nice.
So screw it. So long as I don't break it, but I'll take the precautions to make sure it doesn't get broken.
Yeah, unlike me.
That's my Thaumcraft room. It's much more simplistic than ours, but... Well, it's actually not my full Thaumcraft. That's just the piping room. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Did you do something?
No, I tried to move. That's what. My legs still kill me.
Alright, now... I thought I heard something for a second. I was thinking... No, never mind. Alright, so now this area right here, right? There's cursed earth right there, you can see? The purple grass. So that's spawning monsters really quickly. Purple. Now, I don't remember why I used this. I think there was a reason. Maybe it's just because I wanted to kill some monsters for some items that I could only get by hand. I don't know. But, they're just sitting here, wanting to kill me. Don't you guys want to kill me? Come on. Do something. See, they're trapped by an invisible force field that Thaumcraft has given me the power to create. Don't go close to them, though. Because they will kill you. Because, it's like that lion in a cage. You don't put your hand in the cage just because there's a cage there.
Bitches!
How could you do this?
I don't want Chris. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, you're allowed in there, you dummy.
Oh, okay, I thought it was them. So when I broke the wall, I was breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Be careful. You might have ended up in real life out there.
Exactly.
So, like, that's basically that section of my base here. Got my printing press and my typesetting table so that I could rip the elements for some of my enchantment stuff. I've got the Ring of Immortality on this character, which I did cheat that one in, but I wanted to make sense of it because it's like it's really hard to get. And I know if you get a gold item and you have 60 levels, you can get the higher enchantments and chance it, but it's too much chance. I really don't like that about enchantments. It's always too much chance. And I also got a testing thing. I put a necklace on with Never Hungry enchantment on it, so it's being damaged every time I get hungry, so it stops me from getting hungry. But it's not very good, and I don't really care for it, but I reactivated it because it was disabled originally. Like, Jaded Cat apparently disabled that. I don't know why. Like, I mean, it was a chance at a really low chance at getting an enchantment that really didn't do all that much to help you out anyway. So I don't even know why it was disabled, but I enabled it because I felt like I've got a hunger axe. Why the hell should I care? I just didn't want to whip out the hunger axe every time I got hungry. But, you know, whatever. Right here is my simple barrel device. This is how I dealt with soul sand whenever I need it. Like, this isn't actually for the quest yet, I don't think. I don't think I did that quest. but this is for just soul sand, so I've configured some patterns into this to do soul sand, so I put it into the ME interface, and the interface works with the object it's next to, which is this oak barrel. So it'll put sand in to get soul sand out. So it'll put it in there, and because it's next to mycelium, it turns into witch's water. And I have to make sure it has water, so I have it piped in from my system here. And that's how these things are kept full of water all the time. So that's how I automated soul sand being constantly used. So if I request soul sand right now, it should be made. Although I've got 1016 apparently. But I've just requested one, so now I've got 1018. So it just made them really quickly, because I've already got some stored in there. Some water. So it's a functional one. It's much simpler, but that's because I wasn't going for the quest just yet. Why are you planting trees?
I'm not planting trees.
How could you?
Just...
This is my pearl farm. We never made a pearl farm. I'm going to be careful. We never made a pearl farm, but this is what it would look like if you were going to make a pearl farm. Maybe a little bit different than this. This is a fairly simplistic way of doing it. Well, maybe a complex way because it's actually a larger factory. Because you can just put a chest on top of one of these hoppers and it'll do the exact same job. But the way I have this set up, right, is I got a chest here, right? I put items in this chest, like sand. And the sand goes into this pipe here, goes up, goes into all these hoppers. Now, it's really crap because this will pipe just straight into the first one. And no other ones until that one's full. So, that was just poor work on my part, but, you know... It does the job. And so they'll pipe it into a hopper, which will pipe it into the pearl oyster, which needs to be under a block of water, which is why there's floating water here.
And the glass.
Yeah, the glass is to stop the water from pouring over. So I put sand in here, and it'll go into the oyster, and then the oyster will slowly turn them into pearls. And then once it becomes a pearl, it's pulled out with these item ducts, which I don't know if they have... Yeah, they have a filter on them and whatnot, so it's set to always be pulling from them. So whenever there's a pearl in there, it'll take it out and put it back in the chest I originally put sand in. Which is why this chest has stuff in it. Like, these are all the pearls from this being automated back in the day.
I'll take those.
But I never actually cared to do anything with them, so... But, like, that's what we would have done if we had made a pearl farm. That axe was never designed for that, Dave.
Well, I guess it's... Well, obviously, I put that into the tree there because there was going to be a timer to see how long you would have took.
It probably grew instantly.
Oh, I know that.
Now, this is how I dealt with the problem with meat farms. I was on fire for a second. The hell?
Huh?
Alright, whatever. So this is how I dealt with the farm issue. I needed to get the meat, so I had to give them... I gave these guys wheat, which is being automated to them. They got a monochrome thing like we do on ours, and it's spawning these baby
these baby cows.
Baby cows.
Baby cow. Oh, shit, I threw an ender pearl at one of them, hit him in the face.
And spawned in his mouth.
And I spawned in his place. Threw it at his face.
Now,
he looked at me when I did it. Chris, he looked at me.
Watched you. I used to have this area wardened off with the same stuff that kept those monsters in that farm, but they kept getting free, so that's why I double fenced it to try and defend against it, because they get really weird sometimes. Like, there's some trying to clip through the fence over there. But what are you going to do? That's the problem with these guys.
Yeah, it cuts back on that.
The only issue I had with my farm is that it was smaller, and I didn't put as much on the left side, so there weren't as many cows being born. So I had to grow these guys. I have to grow these guys faster if I want to kill enough for the quest, which is why I put down this ritual. This ritual is designed to speed up growth
among the youth.
Redstone signal affects it, so I can turn this on and off, and it'll take some of my blood from my my server
I remember
blood.
That. Yeah, the drawback.
And it'll grow them quickly. But it has its risk. I've run out of blood before, and it gives you a huge nausea effect. So I was walking around constantly nauseous, and I was like, "Why?" And I didn't realize until I came over here, and I'm like, "Oh, I left it on by accident," which would have killed me, theoretically. I got lucky, though. Because this ritual won't do that to you. So that's how I deal with the meat I needed to collect for the quest.
I'm stretching.
It's still slow as hell. We did a much better job with it on ours.
Yes. Okay.